Good, it's recording. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see by the achievement log, I just achieved Diamond because I sieved the gravel that we gathered, and I've gotten a few ores. I still have some gravel left. Let's go ahead and turn all these into stone. We now actually can make ourselves a furnace. There we go. So, now, let's go ahead make some stone slabs, and let's also make ourselves some stairs. There we go. Let's go ahead do that. I think it was like this, right? Yep. Some trapdoors. We need just one more pair of trapdoors. There we go. There we go. I figured out what was causing a major part of the lag. Apparently my shadow distance was set to 32 chunks, so that was causing some issues. So let's go ahead and crush this down into some sand. There we go, because I believe we can get bone meal. O-N-E. There we go. Yeah, I believe we can get bone meal by sieving. Okay, yeah, we need to send dust through a string mesh, and we have a 10% chance to gain some bone meal. So let's go ahead and quickly make a stone hammer. Here we go. Get some dust. As long as we can get at least a little bit of bone meal, we'll be fine. Okay, we got one hunk of one bone meal. Oh, we got some blaze powder. We got some sky stone. Oh, we got some Certus quartz. Not bad. Okay, flint stiffened mesh. We could upgrade the mesh. There we go, flint stiffened. Oh, and I guess we also got some glowstone dust as well. Excuse me. Let's just chuck this stuff up here real quick. We only need one of these. And we also only need 3 of these. Here we go, come on. Grow. There we go, we got a bunch more things to crack open. I also want to go ahead and make a few more barrels. I want to have 4 barrels for producing dirt and 4 barrels for gathering water. So there we go. 5, there we go. Let's grab these. Let's take these. So let's go ahead, craft at least 3 more of these. Now let's go ahead, do our thing. Just need to craft 2 more. There we go. Do that. There we go. And the reason why I want to do this is because when we get dust again, which I'm going to still try to get plenty of, we could then put the dust in these barrels and we can convert the dust to dirt. There we go. Now let's convert all this into food and resources. Oh, thank you. And we're also going to make ourselves another Paxel as well. Because that one just snapped on us. So actually, we have plenty of stone pebbles. We can actually make a stone Paxel now. There we go. Okay, so make that and that. And there we go. We got ourselves a stone Paxel, and this thing deals 10 attack damage, so that's pretty good. That's way more than a diamond sword. And I think that's also about as much as another axe, so... Exactly. Wait, where did all... Did you pick up all the saplings? Oh no, they're all right here. I just didn't see them. So let's go ahead, plant another one. Plant another batch of trees. There we go, and... Okay, nothing. Apples? Okay, we got some apples in there. Got plenty of silkworms. I do want to build a farm this episode. So, you okay, Kevin? Okay, we still have another crook left. go. Oop, wrong button. There we go. There we go. Got 17 more saplings. I need to think of a design idea for this base. There we go. Let's go ahead and convert some of these apples to compost. There we go. The rest we're going to eat. No idea what you're saying, but okay. Oh, zinc ore chunk. Oh, some andesite, not bad. More bone meal. Still got a bunch of cobblestone left over. I'll get some bones. There we go, we just need a little more, and then we just need to make some clay. So we gotta wait for the rain to come. Let's do this real quick. Melt down this iron ore. There we go. And this is actually going to be a big boon to us, so there we go. There we go, we now have that. You grab these sticks, 2 of these. Craft 1 of these. One, two, three, four. There we go. We have now expanded our base. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 2, whoops, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's hop over to the mining dimension and uh, get our hands on a few things. Nope, not gonna let you blow up. Okay, we got some leather. I'll get a bow. And we got some wood axes too, so that's all nice and dandy. So, what do we got here? So that's some deep slate gold ore. Deep slate gold. Tough. Okay. Right now we're just mostly gonna go ahead and hunt some mobs here. Whoa! There we go. Let's gather these. Then we're going to hop back over to the overworld. I have some things I want to set up in here, but I'm going to need some pumpkins for that. Okay, let's take a look inside the epic loot bag. Inside the uncommon loot bag. And the common one. Let's stand over here. Okay. So we got a lot of gold and a diamond pickaxe with Unbreaking 3. That's pretty good. Especially all these gold blocks. And it makes me sad seeing those gold blocks because it reminds me of a mod we don't have installed anymore. Stay strong, Axolotl, stay strong. They will eventually hopefully update so it does not break your game again. Okay, now chuck all this stuff up here. Actually, I'm going to keep the dirt. I was hoping for some, like, maybe direct iron ingots. So we can... Oh! Speaking of iron ingots, there we go. Oh, and we also got a piercing iron sword. Nice. We also have our bow here, so we could just stick these two together. There we go. So let's go ahead and make these, because I have plans for these shears. go. Now let's go ahead and make 2 more shears. Well, not 2 more, but 1 more shears. There we go. The reason why I wanted to do that is because we got a lot of leaves and we could turn, and now we have, at least for the time being, a constant source of the um, dirt. Because these things, you don't need a lot of them to fill up a compost bucket. So there we go. And I'll pause the recording and I'll be right back once I've gotten enough dirt to start a little something over there. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I did a stupid thing. I forgot to keep a backup sapling. Now the only way for me to get a sapling is to convert this string all into dirt. Well, not just this string, but maybe going over to our little dirt plot we have over there and converting that into dirt as well. Well, not dirt, but taking this dirt as well. At least some of it, and hopefully getting the rest of the grass seeds we need. So that dirt's never coming back. So I just gotta hope and pray. But we did at least get some pumpkin seeds, and that's one thing I definitely wanted to get. Okay. Anything else of interest? Nope. Okay. So yeah. Give me a second. You know what? Let's go. I think I can also maybe get these from loot bags. Way to mark it. Okay. Wait. I'm not. Why am I being an idiot? There we go. I could do that. Let's go ahead and plant these grass seeds real quick. Where did I put that water bucket? Here we go, watering can. Let's go ahead, grow all this. Let's sleep so it's daytime. There we go. Let's make all this grass grow. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's take some of the bone meal and place it there. Here we go. Just what we need, a poppy flower. So now what we can do is we could take this. Let's bookmark this. So we're going to need logs, planks, and the red wool. The red wool we can take care of right now. There we go. And there we go. I thought I grabbed both. Hello there. I'd like to purchase one oak sapling, please. Let me get you the emerald. I'm glad we got lucky enough while seeding the gravel to get our hands on an emerald. There we go. Oh, an orange sapling. I'll take it. Where's that crook? There we go. And there we go. Let's grow up all these trees real quick. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got more wood planks. Let's do that again. go. One X. Go ahead and we'll take you. Chop down all these trees. Replant them. There we go. Now that we got those all replanted, let's take all these leaves and convert them all into dirt, and I'll be right back once I've finished with that. Okay, and I'm back. Let's go. I managed to get some trees and stuff like that going. So, let's go ahead and here we go. Since this is deep slate, and there we go. Now before everything else goes crazy again, let's hop back over to our own dimension. And let's go ahead and start. Okay. What on earth are you, and where are you what mod are you from? Oh, it's a lantern from Mazzy's Mobs. Nice. So, let's go ahead. Let's make a few more storage drawers. Well, not storage drawers, but chests. There we go. Chuck all this up here. I'll keep these iron ingots on me because I'm going to make an iron hammer out of that later. So we're going to quickly sieve through all this stuff, and I'll be back once I'm done with that. So give me a second. And we're back. Okay. Oh, you ganked some of my stuff. So, uranium? I probably should not be holding this. Then we got some lead. We got some gold. Got plenty of silver. Got a bunch of osmium. Ooh, we got a healthy heaping of iron over here. Oh, and we also got quite a few diamonds, some amethyst shards, some tough pebbles, some basalt, some deep slate. There we go. So, let's see. Oh wait, I also forgot. I also have all this copper right here too. We got some nickel. Any more chunks anywhere? Oh, wait, hold up. Chest? Okay, no chunks in this chest neither. Okay, let's go ahead, do this real quick. Some more silver. Some nickel. Oh, more. We got some lead. Got a bunch of tin. Then we have some zinc too from Create. There we go. We got our hands on quite a few things now. Okay. Where is that iron? Gonna go ahead and melt down this iron because I want to make a thing with it, a hopper. And while we wait for that, let's grab the logs and some sticks. We're going to make a little something to help us produce some water. There we go. We're going to need these planks. If I remember correctly, it's like this. Or was it like this? There we go. An oak crucible. Now, let's go ahead, just grab one hunk of this. Let's go ahead and start melting down. Let's melt down the gold. Why not? Make a torch real quick. There we go. Do that. Now take this oak crucible, place it over the torch, and now let's take these shears. Oops. Not that, no, I don't want that one. There we go. Well, that just happened. I guess the turtle did something stupid and it caused the world to crash, but I hope it's fixed now. Anyway, as I was saying, so look, we've now filled up this bucket. It's now slowly being converted into water. I was hoping for a little more rain to get these things filled up because I don't want to have to use this iron for anything else except to make the thingy. But, hopper. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I could just make a diamond hammer. There we go. Let me go ahead and unload my backpack. Not backpack, my inventory. Ow. Just light this up a bit more. So what happens if I... Okay, yeah, it wouldn't, it's not working. It was worth a try, though. Let's go ahead and continue with the pipe. There we go. We're gonna keep going until we either run out of food or we run out of durability on our hammer here. So we got some deep slate redstone. Let's keep going. There we go. There we go. We got ourselves a bit of a tunnel right here. But let's head back over to the overworld and do our thing. Oh, those are not good. Are we looking on the waterfront? Slowly but surely it's getting there, so let's go ahead and sift through all this. And I'll be back once I'm done with all that. I have quite a bit to sieve through. And we're back. Just gonna finish this last sieve. There we go. Let's go ahead, drop off all these pebbles, and then we're gonna take a quick look at the ores we got. We got plenty of emeralds, so we could buy more saplings and plants if we wanted to. Now we're looking over here. We got 1 bucket of water. And I found out what happened to all the leaves. They were all gathered by Genji over here. Is it Genji? Yeah, it's Genji. No idea why they chose that name for that. Um, why that's the name of the maid, but I'm not gonna bother asking questions. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got here. We got 38 osmium ore chunks, so that gave us 9 osmium ore. We now have a total of 9 tin. We have a total of 7 more gold. Oop. We have a total of 6 more uranium. We have a total of 8 more. When I'm saying 8 more, I'm talking about like actual ores we could smelt. We have 8 more lead. We have a total of 9 more nickel. There we go. We got 18 copper ore now. Silver wise, we got 8 more silver. 8 more groups of chunks aside from these. We got a lot of iron chunks. That's way more than enough for what we wanted to do. So let me go ahead and grab those. Chuck in the iron. Start cooking that. So let's go ahead and convert all these to leaves. I mean dirt. Where are the shears? I forgot they broke. That's okay. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. Let's crack open this nest. That's almost done. This is done. There we go. Now let's go ahead and make ourselves a bucket real quick. There we go. Grab this. Hey, thief. There we go. Let's go ahead and break these. Here we go. And now we're going to make this thing I wanted to make. Give me that. Actually, we need all 6 of these to be converted to dust. There we go. There we go, we got that clay. We're just waiting on more, well, water. I guess I could have taken those 2 buckets of water and made an infinite water source. Oh well, hindsight's 2020. So let's go ahead and grab 2 more. So we can start converting those right away as well. Because I believe every 4 leaves gives us 1 bucket of water. And this is going dreadfully slow. And there we go. We now have an infinite water source up here, so let's go ahead and fill in these 4 buckets again. We're going to need to break down one of these clay. We're going to let that finish cooking. Because each lump of coal can cook 8 items. So that's why I only really need 8 different clay products. Kevin, you're making me not be able to speak right. But you can't help it, you're just an old man. Just an old man kid just sleeping on my lap. There we go. Let's make this pot. Let's chuck in these sticks just so we have a little bit of extra. Where did I put all that dirt? Oh, it's right here in my inventory. I'm just blind. Here we go. There we go, perfect. So now what we can do is we could do that, and that gives us a botany pot, And now we do that and that. That gives us a hopping pot. Now let's go ahead, grab some more wood. I believe the recipe was like this. Do that. Do that. Hold on, let me make a few extra planks. Yep, there we go. A 1x2 storage drawer. Now, here's what we're doing with this 1x2 storage drawer. We got two of them actually, so let's... Where did I put those pumpkin seeds? God, I hope I didn't accidentally convert them into something else. Here you go, pumpkin seeds. Now let's let's make a quick piece of dirt. There we go. Do that. Sort. Chuck this up here. Take these sticks. And do this real quick. So you've been stealing the dirt, haven't you? Anyways, let's go ahead, convert. Let's just do with all three of them. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put the hopping bonsai pot up here. Let's throw in the pumpkin seeds and okay, good, just making sure. Let's throw in the farmland and boom. And the pumpkins, they grow quickly. Okay, good, we got the log. Let's make some shears to get the thingy, to carve the pumpkin. Now let's watch this thing grow real quick. And then right here we'll probably set up like a beetroot farm, but I'll do that off camera because you guys saw how long it took me to get the resources for that. I've been recording for an hour and we've got our first little pumpkin farm going. Boom. Now we got our first pumpkin. Let's carve this pumpkin. Let's pick up the pumpkin. And now check this out. Let's go into our mining dimension over here. Oh, perfect timing. Do that. Oh, no, not like that. That's not what I wanted to do. Boom. We got a log golem. He's a little artillery platform. Anyway, we're going to just let the golem do his thing. He probably won't last long. But that's one of the many different things you could do with this mod pack. You could actually also make modular golems, and you can actually have the maids be like little golem wielders. I just see, with it's just a little more difficult to make the different metal golems because you need to have all the resources, and they need a smithing table, so on and so forth. So, yeah. That's the one downside. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Off camera, I'll get like a small little crop farm going right there. And yeah, bye bye.